Hey guys, in this video we talk about one more macro which a viewer of mine have created, and it's really useful. We call that macro the identify macro, which what pretty much does is to right click your identify scroll and put it on an item, which can take quite some time, especially when you have few tab bugs with items. But with this macro, you just click one button and it identifies the item for you, just like this. It's really fast and really useful. I love it almost more than the fast logout macro. After you identify the items, you are ready to sell them, and the thing is that you can use this macro not only for identifying, but let's say that you have a few tab bugs with items that you want to change. What you do is to replace your wisdom scrolls with chance orb, and boom, you start chancing items. Another thing that you can do is that, let's say you're going to craft with the armor scrap recipe and you want to armor scrap these 3 gloves here. What you can do is to replace the wisdom scrolls with the armor scraps, and you start clicking and clicking and clicking. And you have armor scrapped gloves faster and safer, because usually when you right click, left click, right click, left click, you can make a mistake, pick up the item and whatnot. From the time to time the macro can bug, pick the item or something like this, but it's really like 1 to 100 chance to happen. So most of the times you will save a lot of time using this macro. And now how the macro does look like. The macro looks like this: bulk input, move speed to 0, get position X and Y position on your current position of your mouse, so you can get returned to these positions again. Then right click on the coordinates where your wisdom scroll is. What I did is to use the coordinates for my portal scroll, and then I use these are the coordinates of my portal scroll, and then I just changed the X position, which means to move my mouse a little bit more to the left, because my wisdom scrolls in my inventory are a little bit to the left from my portal scrolls. And then you move your mouse again to the coordinates X and Y, which were before that, and bulk input off. This thing here at the end 1.2 is an upgrade to this macro that what it does is to make the mouse move a little bit slower and not to be instant. When it's instant, it tends to bug way more, and when it bugs, you know, pickups item, doesn't right click or doesn't left click at the end, and so on. So this thing I've added it to my open portal scroll, and then click on the portal scroll macro still, and after I added it didn't bug even once. I will put the link to the code to the newest latest version of all the macros in the description of this clip, and you're free to use them. If you have a good idea about a macro that can be made, just private message me or hop by the stream. If you have a good idea about what video should I make, just do the same. And see you guys in the next clip.